don't eat fruit or vegetables. I eat the pussy and other stuff. But I don't eat fruit or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can or can't do? I would eat your mama's good shit, but I won't eat no fruit. No fruits or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. I am a professional at soaking grown-up genitals. Women look at me and know for sure they heterosexual. They book me at the festivals. The crowd's been going testicles. I'm still a kid, look at my dick, but I make these kiss that'll shape your kiss. If I shake my hips, they'll display their tits. It is weird yet lit, what a chain of events. I've been fucking her ass, she came, I gasped, I win again. Won't make my bed, my mom got pissed. She said, don't rap, guess what? I did. Oh yeah, all my haters, hands up on their heads. I'm abusing substances with guys in the NFL. I just stole a period from Kodak Black from his dressing room while he was on stage. I was thirsty back above me, this is just hip-hop. But my shit pop, I wear flip-flops to my biz ops. Ain't no wristwatch, pretty women on the ball my arm. I don't think I need to get more charm. I just tried Molly and I barfed. I don't eat fruit or vegetables. I eat the pussy and other stuff. But I don't eat fruit or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can or can't do? I would eat your mama's good shit, but I won't eat no fruit. Or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Or vegetables. No fruits or vegetables. Who the fuck are you to tell me?
What up? We got one more break after this, but we're going to enjoy this midweek mixer. How's everybody doing? I got to get the first thing tomorrow. So yesterday was all sorts. I had to get caught up on some sorts because, you know, this weekend was out of sorts. I got shipping done today. Tomorrow I'll get caught up on all the fantasy stuff. Of course, we'll be giving out a spot in the week 3 today, twice, the absolute and this mixer. So we'll be up to 5 spots for the postseason. But yeah, so Phoenix comes out on Friday. But we have more absolute to get to as well. So I think we'll probably do some randoms of that. But you guys are awesome filling this. Chris, thanks for updating. There was something else I wanted to bring up. I don't know. We'll get to it. But figure we rip this, hang out a little bit more tonight. Oh, I remember what I would say. So I have a case of NT baseball left. 1 case left. And I told you I have that repack to do, and I've been thinking, like, how do I want to box it? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those NT baseball boxes, and I would have 4 more out of that, which would give me 15. If we can clear that case, I'm going to use those 15 NT boxes. Actually, that's what I'm going to do my repack in. If I have to use different ones, I will. But I'm trying to make it nice, uniform as much as possible. The reason I'm not going out and buying custom boxes, like everything will be sealed. I'm doing it right. But if I go out and buy custom boxes, boxes can cost upward to $10, $15 a piece. I'm going to try to custom my own and reuse them because that's $15 per break. I can put like back, you know what I mean? That shit adds up. And they can be more than that depending on how high end you want them. So just a little update. So once I get those 4 boxes done, I think we'll be ready to go. You know, I want to have it done at the beginning of the season. If it's at the end of the season, that's close enough, right? Phoenix does look good. I'm excited. You know, we have some of that coming. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That pat felt thick. You know it's one of my favorite products, right? So it's like Rookies and Stars and Phoenix people did not used to like, and I've always said they were underrated. So Phoenix actually took over Optic for me, and I'll tell you why. The price point stayed reasonable, and you get 2 autos and a mem. And Optic, although I love it, I really do love Optic, it was more because it had a special place in my heart because it was like the first set of hobby boxes I was open back when I was buying 2017 Optic for like $93 or $96 a box. Insane, right? Art Monk got a $3.99, one of my cousin David's favorite players. Or I remember him as a kid having some of his cards because he was a Redskins fan. Deion Sanders. But yeah, there's an Achan out of $4.99. And here's why I think it's good. So you're going to get Phoenix for about half the price or close to it. It's come up a lot. It used to be less than half. of what you're going to get optic for. You get an extra auto. You still get a ton of color in it. And you know what I like about it? There's no retail. And I know that's not always like looked at in like a high regard. And like people are like, Playbook sucks because of the retail. Rookies and Stars sucks because of the retail. They're very different products. Playbook and Rookies and Stars retail are so different. And I'm glad they haven't. That's a nice DK Metcalf. I'm glad they haven't. These cards look so cool. I'm glad they haven't went to the retail side yet. I hope they don't. Taysom Hill out of $3.99. I love that you get so many numbered cards in this too. We haven't seen a real low numbered one yet though. Darrell Taylor, Christian Okoye out of $2.49 on that one. That's a numbered one. And a Lamar. I love optic. It just, like you said, it got bougie. It got too big for its britches. It's just, look, I don't mean to downplay it. And in a year like this where Stroud doesn't have autos, the color in optic can do really well. But it's kind of like when I got in, it was a huge set. Contenders. And it still is. But like, so Contenders, I don't think Contenders NFL has come out yet this year, right? Contenders is really going to struggle this year because Contenders is really about the autos. And it's like, Contenders is really about those big name autos. Like if you go back and you look at like the Patrick Mahomes Contenders auto, you go back and you look at the Josh Allen Contenders, they do really well. They're big cards, on card. But I think because that they used to have a lot less products, and since Panini expanded and added a lot more to their repertoire, Contenders, they haven't evolved that product. And I get it. They want to keep it. There's a Derek Hall at $199. They want to keep it classic and to its tradition. The problem is, without parallels in there, it's really just 5 autographs, and generally it's one good autograph. There's a Devin Witherspoon out of $299. Love these. Love these Heroes cards. I have not seen numbered ones yet, though, so I don't know if they have numbered ones. If anyone sees them, let me know. Anthony Richardson. In Tuck We Trust. There's a numbered Josh Allen any given Sunday. 38-3 over the Steelers. Got him again this year. Just couldn't get past those icky Chiefs. There's a Bryce Young. Those Chiefs got our number. It's going to happen one day. It has to. Next year. I love the, I wanted to say, I love the post-season comments coming out of the Bills, where last year it seemed like a lot of dissent, a lot of anger. I think there was a lot of people don't know the shit that went down before that Bengals game, and they looked awful, and there was a lot of disconnect in I think Ken Dorsey was awful for that team. He set that team back a year or two. The team has made it very clear they're sticking together. Even Stephon Diggs has come out and said, like, he has no interest in leaving. Now, whether that's true and that holds for the offseason, we'll see. But I think they know they got pieces there. Dalton Kincaid, Khalil Shakir, Stephon Diggs, even Dawson Knox, James Cook. Like, they got the pieces. Now it's like putting it all together. Contenders too much base. Yeah, I just don't really get it. I never did. But my dad always, like, it always had value, so I have always set a case of it back. Honestly, I have a case of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 Contenders. But I don't necessarily, it's my dad and I split one every year. We do. And we put it back. And that's a set that I'm like, oh, Dad, we picked the wrong one. We should have picked Select. Because it was like, Select, or I like Select even. Select is actually taking over for me a little bit more even than Optic. Optic just, they got to either expand the auto. So when 2017, when Select first came, when I first started opening it, what they called hot boxes. So hot boxes would have 5 autos in them. They were generally the sticker autos. They were never as good, but it was like still fun. Like, oh shit, we got a hot box. And then they stopped doing it, and I don't know why. How about, we haven't talked, Kenneth Walker to get us started. We haven't talked about how about Harbaugh taking the job in LA? That division's getting nice. Bengals OC to Titans head coach. I mean, so I know that a lot of Bengals fans are a little distraught about that. But I like that team could use a little mix-up too. They're kind of in a Bills situation where they just can't seem to like put it together. They did the year before. They got to the Super Bowl, so it's not like they got further than we did. Kenneth Walker going to the Seattle Seahawks. That's you, Jeff Kellington. It's going to be numbered out of 50. Nice looking card. The blue ink with the blue border looks sharp. And Jarrett Patterson. I do believe he is the Minnesota Vikings. But you know what? I'm going to get my keyboard anyhow because I'm going to have a few I have to check here. And we'll just double check on these. What's everyone up to tonight? I'm not going to lie, man. I don't think I'm doing a Super Bowl thing this year. Like, we'll watch it. My wife said, oh, this actually goes to the Chargers. Jarrett Patterson back for the Los Angeles Chargers. Let me double check. Make sure it's his active team. Yeah, he was on the Commanders. He's currently on the Chargers 2024 to present. All right. Jarrett Patterson with the Chargers actively. And John Emery out of 99. What up, Caden? Out in the shop? How's that going, man? How's your place treating you lately, Jeff? I know we get to see you on video and stuff. And that wonderful beard of yours. John Emery's going to be LSU, so we'll random that off at the end. Yeah, both years Burrow stayed healthy. And that's, you know, can I just say that about Allen? Everyone wants to give Allen shit. But do you know what his best ability is? Availability. And I know it's kind of like a played out phrase. But the dude, I mean, knock on wood, because that's always been my biggest fear. And I would hate to see us be having like the season of the, you know, of his career next year and something happened to him. This goes out to the New York Giants. But he has been able, everyone's like about him, like not running the ball and this and that. And honestly, his health has been his biggest, honestly, his strength is his health. Where you look at guys like, you know, Mahomes had a very small stint a couple years ago, but he's been consistent as well. But like Herbert has had some decent injury time. Joe Burrow had some injury time. Tua Tagovailoa injury time. Allen has really stuck it out, you know, as far as injury goes. LD Brown out of 99. What you got music playing in there, man? You got some music playing? LD Brown's going to be another unsigned or NIL. We got two. One stuck together here. Xavier Worthy out of 99. Oh, he just missed this year. I know, didn't he like hurt his ribs or something last year, but he stayed in and played, and then did he play the next week? Remember he like hurt his ribs, he stayed in and had some awesome throws. He didn't miss any time during that where he broke, like didn't he break a rib or something? And for the Giants, Kayvon Thibodeau. Michael Thompson. Ah, nice. I'm full speak. I can't believe you do that. I don't even like the sound of my voice. Good for you. Game one that happened and played the season. That was a while. Like, they went in like, I don't know if he's going to be able to throw with his ribs like that. He's really wincing in pain. He's clearly in pain. Then he chucks up like a fucking 60 yards in the air pass, like a dime. I was like, whoa. Like he like was mad at the ball. That was an awesome throw. I don't know, Rich, but all I know is that I'm not going to say this now because I don't want to be like Chiefs fans. Like, you're just mad you lost. I have high expectations, I'll put it that way, for the Chargers next year. I feel like that's what was missing from that team. Good leader. Not even necessarily good coaching, but good leadership. And it's not like Harbaugh doesn't have NFL experience. This is not like experimental, right? Jalen Cropper, 4 out of 5. Cropper, I barely know her. Oops, I guess I can't just type Cropper. Jalen Cropper is going to be for them boys. That's you would know that. I mean, listen, it seems like every year the offseason gets crazier and crazier, but the trade deadline gets a little more boring and boring. like teams make their move in the off season and post like they'll sign people at the end. Christian Gonzalez, 1 out of 4. It's crazy. He's a redemption and everything else, but he's got these autos and wild card going out to the Pats. Christian Gonzalez, New England, going out to Drake the Snake. It's out of 4. Let's get her out of 3. Kavion Merriweather. I don't know this one. It looks like the Steelers or the Packers if it's a pro uni. Sometimes it is. But I think this is college. Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bucks going out to Jesse Bushel. So, I mean, his auto's got to be worth something if they're not out there. He probably has very limited autographs out there. Wonder how his stuff goes. And for the New Orleans Saints, out of 2, Jake Hayner. It's going to be going out to Jeremy Wilson. He has such a sweet autograph. I think one of the things is with these, I think they go to like meet up with these guys to get these autographs. So they sign them while they're there, or at least stop in to check in and get them. Our 101. I was hoping for a big one. The box looked like it was flowing that way. Gervon Dexter, 1 of 1. Gervon Dexter, 1 of 1, is going to be out to the Chicago Bears on the trade, 1 of 1. There's a few teams I'm really excited about to see what they do this offseason. The Bears being one of them. The Falcons. Chargers getting the coach. But I'm talking both coaching and personnel-wise. You know, there's a lot of teams that they're not going to see a ton of movement, I don't think. I just don't think you're going to see a lot of movement from the Dolphins, the Bills. Like, I don't know what necessarily the Steelers are going to be making a lot of moves. Like, it seems to me like some of these teams really like what they have going. Really, the playoff teams. I think you see them like stick around. Then these other teams, man, they go like insane on their off-season moves. All right, guys, we're going to do our Prism box, and we have Eclectic. And then, guys, after this, not only will we do our random like NIL cards, and you'll have a chance at those, but you'll also have a chance at 2 $5 hitless credits. You'll have a chance at that Week 3 playoff fantasy spot. And then we'll do that box of Absolute, but I'll have to stop and check payments for that. Baker to the Steelers. He was on a 1-year deal, wasn't he? $4 million 1-year deal. Be a nice little matchup. Stick it to the Browns. Yeah, there's going to be some interesting offseason moves. I haven't looked at the free agency list yet. I usually do that after the Super Bowl. When does that open? When does that window open for like where guys can go sign to other teams? Is that March? It's definitely before the draft, right? The draft is in April. I do like these retail boxes at their price point, but I like mixing them with like the Leaf and the Wild Card to add a lot of autos. Now we have a chance to get some of these nice parallels in here. Speaking of parallels, how about these checkerboards? Xavier McKinney for the Giants, black and white checkerboard. Mike Singletary, Chris Jones, he harassed Josh Allen. Bijan Portals, green, love it. Love that card. And what goes on with him? Like, are the Giants going to get, like, I wish Dayball would just come back to Buffalo. It'd be an awesome move. He won't, but Bijan Silver rookie there. That's a nice one. Falcons with a nice one there. Who is it? Jamar. There you go, Jamar. And Olave, hype green. Terminator. There's Kyle Pitts. That Falcons team has some good talent on it. And a Bryce Young green prismatic sharp card. Carolina Jason. Really nice looking card. We've had good luck in these boxes as far as those kind of parallels go. I definitely want to get some like contest entry stuff going early, like right after the Super Bowl. Kind of do one of those. Well, you know what? Now that I found that site for season-long pick'em, we're definitely going to be doing that. That's cool. They do like a big draft party. Buffalo doesn't do anything like that. At least nothing I've ever heard of. And with my dad getting season tickets, I think we'd hear it. That's still, you know, when the next time the National is in Chicago, I at least want to take a trip, see if they do any tours or anything, and at least see the stadium. Because even if I can't get to every stadium to watch a game, I think just getting there to see it is partial. You know, I want to see a game there, but it kind of counts a little bit. Hey, I was in that stadium. I saw that stadium. There's an episode of The League where they go to a big draft party. They actually go to the draft, I think, don't they? Let's go to the 100. Yeah, probably not a bad idea, man. Dak Prescott, green firework, sharp looking card. Cam Smith. All right, who's our silver? Aaron Jones. What a game end of the season he had. A couple really good games there. 3 touchdown game. Andy Dalton checkerboard for the Panthers. We have one more coming up here. I'd like to get a rookie one. Green Alvin Kamara. These cards look so sharp. Here we go. Who is it? Justin Jefferson. Still a nice card. Minnesota Vikings going out to Brent. Sharp looking card. Love it, Josh Allen, one of those. Dude, football tickets are just out of control. My brother and I are trying to decide what away game to go to next year. Well, I mean, we went cheap this year, and it was still pretty expensive to sit in the nosebleeds in Cincinnati. LA was just stupid expensive. Tennessee was silly. You know, we went to Pittsburgh for a Pittsburgh Seahawks game, and that was... When we sat front row for that, we sat front row in Titans. We sat like 7th row for LA. So like we picked tickets, but it's because then at that point there was not a ton of discrepancy between nosebleeds and that. Now there has been some major discrepancies. Like up close is very expensive, but high up's not cheap anymore. The Houston Bears game. Wait. In Houston for the Bears game. Is that what we're going to? Am I going to just go to Houston? I think the Bills play in Houston this year too. I doubt I'm going to convince my brother to go with me to Houston twice, but maybe we'll go to Indianapolis for the Bills and do Houston for the Bears game. Jalen Hyatt, 1 out of 8. And that is if I'm invited. The Giants, Michael Thompson, Jalen Hyatt, he's got some skill. 1 out of 8. They said a blazing party. I assumed I was invited to my own group's party, but listen, I should ask first. CP3, Clark Phillips III. You're right. I probably am not invited. Although I'm good at buying drinks when I go to parties. That's how I keep friends. Atlanta Falcons on this one. Anybody planning on going to anyone plan on going to the National in Cleveland this year? The Panini National, or the National Card Convention, I should say. He's been all over. 6 out of 6 for the Jets. Joseph Taylor with Israel Abanikanda. Yo, Slam sent me a picture of his eye. His eye's been bothering him. That's part of the reason I don't think we've seen much of him. It's been red, and he just thought he had like pink eye. Dude, he went back today because it was so bad. They found a piece of metal in his eye. Oh, he sent a picture. It's bad. I feel he's been living like that for a week and a half. CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, duel. Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans. Brent and Jeff. It is numbered out of 8. A little smudge on the Stroud, but that's a wild card. And they're in the Pro Look Uni. All right. Brent, are you in here? Jeff, are you in here? Annie, are you okay? This is a card I would rather you guys decide if you want to split, if you guys want to make a deal. I don't want to random this up without getting at least confirmation from one of you that no, just go ahead and random. If you say random, even if Jeff says random or if Brent says random, it gets random. But if one of them says hold and the other one's like not here, I have to hold. If neither one are here, I'm going to wait and I'm going to touch base with them. I will not random that without at least one person saying, nah, run the dice, let me see. Because that might be something they want to work together on. They might want to sell. One might want to buy the other one out. Because I'm not gonna be the reason. It's like, dude, I would have bought that off of them. Doug did that before. Doug, what card was it that you bought outright? It was a long time ago. It was when I first started breaking at this house. All right, that'll do that break. But while we recap, hopefully Brent or Jeff, let me see if they're available. I message them. All right. Meanwhile, we'll do this. In the event that I don't, I'm just going to mark them both off a hit list for now. I don't know. We'll see if either one of them hit anyhow. He's messaging me right now. All right. We'll just go through this. Did I go through these? He says he's not currently. He jumps in. Andy Dalton, Justin Jefferson, and Xavier McKinney. We had the Portals, Bijan. Bijan Robinson, Silver, the Prismatic Bryce Young, and the Josh Allen out of 249. Jeff, when you're in here, if you're hearing me, let me roll the dice on these quick. 1, 2 to the left, 3, 4 to the middle, 5, 6 to the right. It is a 5. It's going to go to Cooper, Rogers, and Derwin James. That'll go over there. All right, here we go. Jeff, when you're in here, hit me up. Israel Abanaconda for the Jets, 6 out of 6 going out to Joseph Taylor. We got the Clark Phillips III for the Atlanta Falcons going out to Jamar. We have the Jalen Hyatt for the New York Giants going out to Michael Thompson. And the Gervon Dexter, that goes out to the Chicago Bears. Jeff Kellington, that's a 1 of 1. Out of 2, Jake Hayner for the New Orleans Saints going out to Jeremy Wilson. We got the Kayvon Merriweather for the Tampa Bay Bucks to Jesse Bushel. Christian Gonzalez for the New England Patriots. That is going to be Drake Leonard. Jalen Cropper going out to the Dallas Cowboys. It goes out to Hans. And the Giants, Eric Gray, that's New York Giants, going out to Michael Thompson. Chargers, Jarrett Patterson with the new coach, Harbaugh, going out to Lonnie. And then the Kenneth Walker III for the Seattle Seahawks. That goes out to Jeff Kellington as well. That's going to be numbered out of 50. It was Kyler Jones 101. That's funny. What a banger that was in. Thibodeau for the Giants too, Michael Thompson. Nice card. That's out of 25. Jeff, are you in here? I'll wait to do that one. So, I'm going to random these off. It'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll do that quick while we wait. If I don't hear from Brent or Jeff, I'm just going to, I'll show the card, but we'll get a hold of them. I would rather, I've learned over time that it's just better to wait, and then I can always hop on and random on another time. Everyone eligible here. All right. Was it gold standard? I didn't think it was gold standard. Everyone's eligible here. LD Brown, Mineral 5 here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is going to be the Arizona Cardinals getting one there. Richard Myler. Now remember, I will do 2 $5 hitless credits and a fantasy spot. I haven't heard from Jeff yet, and I haven't heard from Brent. I messaged them both. All right. Everyone eligible on this one. This is going to be the John Emery Jr. I smell like such an old man. I got icy hot and like foot spray. Dude, my neck and shoulder still sucks. You should smell this room. It seriously smells like a retirement home. Jeff says, I am here. Jeff, all right, if you can hear me, message me. This goes out to Chicago. I'll show you what happened. So, Jeff, before I random this one real quick. We pulled this. It's a C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson. And, of course, you have the Indianapolis Colts. Brent has the Houston Texans. If you want me just to random it up, all you have to do is say random it. But if you'd like to work a deal out or figure something out with Brent, then let me know now and I'll hold. Now, if he says random, we just random it. But you both have a chance to talk that out. Or if you just want me to go ahead and random it and roll the dice, that's all you have to say. Go ahead and just message me on Facebook Messenger. I'm going to get back to doing this. Xavier Worthy. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is going to be the Green Bay Packers with that one. All right. Now, what I'm going to do before I do the two $5 hitless credits, I'm going to go ahead and do the Week 3 fantasy spot. Still trying to see if I can hear back from Jeff. Week 3 postseason fantasy spot. Here we go. I don't know if I'm ready for acupuncture yet, man. I just don't know if I have it in me. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a sissy. I mean, I get a tattoo, but... Buffalo Bills, Randy Coda is going to get that one. All right, I haven't heard back from Jeff yet. Oh, what did Brent say? He didn't say. All right, Jeff says he's fine with the random. We are going to random it up. Let's see. So, 2-player card, top name wins. We got the CJ... min roll 5. CJ Stroud is at the top. Anthony Richardson is the second one down. It's a min roll 5. Play it as it lies. Good luck. Min roll 5. It is a 5. Good luck to both teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Anthony Richardson, Indianapolis Colts, going out to Jeff Coda. It is going to go to the Colts. Just rip it in half? Yeah, we could do that. I know what you mean by rip it. Dare to tear card, but they each get a sticker. I'll keep the card and send the sticker in the mail for each of them. He said, boom. Jeff, you know you can just log on to the app and talk to us. You just can't do it on a browser on your phone. Some people ask that. How do people talk? You just got to get on the app on your phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Our two $5 hitless credits are the Eagles and the Raiders. It's going to be Jamar Evans and Matt McGinn. All right, guys. I got to go check in on... I mean, that's a nice break to end on. There's some nice stuff in there, but that obviously a nice card there out of... All right, I'm going to go check on Absolute. We'll be back. Come back and hang out, all right?